Hello, this is Manesh Patel from ichimokutrade.com. Today is January 20th, 2014. This is a bi-weekly Ichimoku analysis for all the global markets where we'll go over everything from Europe to Middle East to Asia to North and South America. This is our normal disclaimer here to tell everyone this is for educational purpose only. We're not soliciting you to buy or sell any particular instrument. If you do so, you're doing that at your own risk. All the charts that you're going to see into this video is going to be from eSignal. Here are our contact details here at info@eiicapital.com. You can also reach us at our website, ichimokutrade.com, where you can access any of our free videos on Ichimoku, free multiple time frame heat maps, email alerts, multiple time frame email alerts, blogs, Twitter feeds, everything, so forth. Or you can call us in at any of our office locations here. Okay, let's go straight to the chart. So let's go to eSignal. Got that stuff open here. Excuse me. Okay, so let's start off and go by Europe. Let's go to the UK as we normally do. If you look at the UK market, it's really not doing anything. It's just pretty much consolidating between the levels that we've marked here, between 64.40 and 68.79. Just trying to get to that top of that consolidation pattern. At that point, it's going to be a true test to see really what's going to be going on. And you can see from the daily, the momentum's still strong too. Ireland. You could see here it broke that resistance of 63.53. Kind of want to see it after the next 2 weeks to kind of stay above here. If it does, then this thing does have momentum to keep on going to a new level, which is even higher than that one. If it does there, I think it will get an even 6,500 and 7,000. Remember, this is at its all-time high right now, so it's hard to see any of the resistances, past resistances for this at all. But Ireland is doing really good compared to UK right now. Germany pretty much broke its resistance at 63.01. It's heading to the next level, which is 10,000, and then above that 10,426. So definitely will probably reach 10,000 very soon because momentum is still very strong. You got a lot of little weaknesses showing up on the daily time frame. However, it's still very strong. Kind of broke that resistance here, held it here, and then went to another level. So this is very, very strong. It does have a high probability of getting to 10,000. So the German market is doing good compared to UK. Paris. If you look at Paris, it's kind of stuck at this resistance level of 43.31. Can't seem to get past that at all. Minor support on this one's going to be a 41.41. The major one's going to be right around 4,000. If Paris could break this resistance at 43.31, and the next level is going to be 46.63. So we'll have to sit there and watch that for the next couple of weeks. But a lot of people, remember we've been talking about this, if you're doing pairs trading, you could go long the German market and short the Paris market. That's always been working well, quarter by quarter by quarter. That's done well. Spain broke its resistance last 3 weeks ago, right around 10,000. Broke that level. Now it's trying to get to about 11,000, which would be a nice even number. That 11,393 is the next resistance level that we've marked off. And you can see that big push here that you had at the very beginning of January in the Spain market, where it just went up about, I would say, about 600 points up. So you have a nice little push that's going up right now. This is bullish trending on both the daily and weekly, but you can see here, if you shrink this down, there's a lot of resistances it's got to go through. In fact, there's one that it just broke right around here at 10,423, which is kind of right now, but you could have a little bleep up here to 10,492, which is kind of having right now. Portugal here, this is the largest chart, so you can see it. You can see from the daily and the weekly, it's trending up. We're now hitting a major resistance around 14,024. If it breaks that, then it'll definitely have a high probability going in increments of 500 all the way up to 515,000. But this looks still very, very strong, believe it or not. If it's going to sit there and reverse, this is the time right now to reverse, probably this week, next week. If it consolidates, then you got a high probability of it reversing. But it does have very good momentum on the daily time frame to keep on pushing. The minor level it's got to sit there and hold to go up is 13,971 in order for Portugal to keep on moving up. Italy here has broken resistance at 19,514. It's trying to make its move to 20,000 there. You can see from both the daily and weekly, It's very strong, bullish trending. It looks very good to sit there and get to 20,000 very easily. The key thing is what's going to be its next level above that. Will it stop there or keep on going? But this is making a nice little move up, which is pretty good. So you can kind of see Spain and Italy start off this 2014 very nicely, whereas last year was very, very chop. Switzerland, on the other hand, you can see here was stuck between a consolidation pattern between right here 78.22 and 83.19. Last couple of weeks it's broken it now and it's trying to make this journey to the next resistance level, which is about 88.21, which would be the next one there. And you can see the big nice move it's had since the beginning of this year. Beginning of this year, it had a nice little move up. Switzerland did. Austria. If you look at Austria, it broke its resistance level at 25.69. It's trying to get to sit there to about 2,800, which is the next level. It's starting to show some signs of weakness here in the daily, so it may hesitate right around here. It's got to sit there and hold 26.80 in order to sit there and keep on going up. So we'll have to keep on definitely monitoring that one. Belgium. Belgium here is slowly going up. You could see here, and you can see pretty much all the little countries here out in Europe and so forth have pretty much moved up since January. A nice little move up, and you can see this one here. It's stuck at a resistance level right now, which is about 29.50. I think it will sit there and at least get to about 3,000, and at that point, they're starting to show some signs of weakness where it may stop at that point and maybe reverse. Netherlands. If you look at Netherlands here, broken resistance barely right now at 403.36. The key is what's it going to do there, but you're starting to see some signs of weakness here in the daily. So I don't know if it's going to keep on going to the next level. If it does, 450 would be the next level that it could get to. Greece, which is in trouble last year, you can see this nice little move up here in Greece. It's got to sit there and hold 1738.63 in order for this thing to keep on moving up. If it does, then this will keep on trending upwards. If it doesn't, this is the time it's going to pretty much reverse. The major resistance level, support level, it's got to hold at 1600 to keep the long-term bullish trend intact. Let's go over here. Actually, before we go to Czechoslovakia, let's cover the Baltic area. Baltic should be coming up now. A little slow. Come on. There we go. So the Baltic region, as you can see, is just consolidating between 599 and 637. Really hasn't broken out of that range at all. So this is just still consolidating, so nothing exciting there. Denmark here is trending up. You can see here, this is very, very strong, still going up. 617 is its major support level to sit there and keep on trending upwards. So keep an eye on that one. But Denmark's looking really good. Finland. Trending too, but you can see it's not with the same energy as the Denmark has, but this is still trending up on both the daily and weekly. It's got to maintain a support at 72.13. Iceland's moving up very nicely here. You can see here going up. Support level for this one's going to be about 384. In Norway, you could see here is going up too nicely. Support level on this guy is going to be about 600. And Sweden here is moving up too nicely, where it broke a resistance of 613 and still going up. So all these regions in the Baltic region are pretty much doing really good and showing signs of a lot of good energy, where they're making new higher highs and breaking resistances as they go up, and they look very strong too. Momentum is. So now back to Czechoslovakia. Czechoslovakia is stuck at a major resistance level of 1036. Supporting this one is going to be about 957. Hungary just consolidating here, really not doing anything, a tightening consolidation pattern. The resistance on this one is going to be about 19,589, and the support on this guy is going to be about, let's just say, 18,654. Portland is consolidating between 2320 and 2618. Romania here is trending nicely upwards. You could see here Romania here is nicely trending upwards, and you could see it's still going up, 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 up. It's a little sign of weakness here, but it did hold. 64.12 is going to be a major support level. It has to sit there and maintain in order to keep on going up. Slovakia here, it's at a resistance level right now, which is right about here, but it's really not doing anything. Had a bearish trend, came up here, it's consolidating. It'll probably sit there, consolidate, and then come retest a little before it could even sit there and bottom out. Turkey is at a major support right now, 38.81. Resistance on this guy is going to be about 43.09. And then let's see, Russia is really not doing anything. It's stuck at a resistance level right now, which is right here. Support on this one is going to be about 31.13. And then South Africa is here. Support level is basically around 10,391, and it's kind of stuck around here, just consolidating, really not doing anything, but just kind of hanging around here. So nothing exciting going on there. So let's go over to the Middle East now. Let's discuss Israel first. Israel here is trending trending on the weekly. You could see this little pickup here. It's not even a major pullback, believe it or not. It's a medium pullback right now, which has kind of destroyed the daily time frame. The highs are making lower lows. Resistance on this guy right now is 5,600. Supports are going to be about 4,800. So Israel is now showing signs of weakness as far as its bullish momentum is concerned. Saudi Arabia is still going forward. Looks like it's going to get to its resistance level if it hasn't already. I think it just barely missed it. At 8,800. Support on this one's going to be 8,167. Dubai still going up, 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 up. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing actually gets to about 4,000 level and then stops, but its momentum is still very, very strong as far as Dubai market is concerned. Abu Dhabi still strong too, and you could see here, notice this little pullback here on the Abu Dhabi market. Notice you had it here, but notice this was only for 3 weeks here, but look at Abu Dhabi, 3 weeks. But then what happened is in the Dubai market took off. Here it still hesitated more. So the Dubai market is still stronger than Abu Dhabi, believe it or not, but you can see both of them are very, very strong bullish, and the momentum still moving forward. Bahrain moved up in the last couple of weeks. It's getting to a resistance level of 1330, which would be a major resistance level for it to get to. As we talked about, it's got high probability of getting there by the end of this year. Kuwait here is doing nothing except consolidating. Support on this one is going to be about 1060. Resistance on this guy is going to be about 1067. Nothing exciting in that market at all. Oman Oman's still trending upwards, still strong. Not as strong as Abu Dhabi and Dubai, but still very, very strong, moving to its next level. It's stuck at a resistance level right around 7,200 right now. The key is can it sit there and get past there. And you can see a little signs of hesitation here, but it's still very, very strong. Minor support levels on this one's going to be about 70.56. And Qatar. You could see it's basically at a resistance level at 11,078, kind of stuck there right now. If it gets past there, then it could go to 11,580. Okay, so that covers there. Let's go all the way up and let's start covering Asia now, and then we'll move over to the Americas. So first one we're going to cover is China. China here is going back to the bottom of the consolidation pattern, which is about 2059. It'll be key to kind of see exactly what happens there at 2059, if it could hold it, or it's going to sit there and retest the bottom of this spike here at 1900. The top of this consolidation pattern is about 2319, but we still don't see China breaking out that consolidation pattern right now for 2014. We're hoping to, but we just don't see signs of it right now. Hong Kong is consolidating too. Top of the consolidation, which it bounced off again, is 23,920. Minor support, it's kind of at the minor support level right now. The middle of the consolidation is going to be around 21,510, and the bottom is going to be roughly around about 19,500. So nothing exciting in Hong Kong either. Korea consolidating, ugly consolidation pattern you could see here. It's right at the middle of the consolidation pattern, which is 251. The top of the consolidation pattern was 272. Japan here is trending nicely. It's now stuck at a resistance level 16,215. The key thing is, can it sit there and get past that? It is at a minor support level right now. The major support level is going to be about 14,754. If it breaks the 14,754, it definitely will indicate a pullback. But right now, this bullish trend long term as far as weekly is concerned is still very, very strong. Malaysian market, you could see it's kind of weakening. It's starting to look like an ugly pattern right now. Minor resistance on this one is going to be 1837. Support is going to be 1871. Indonesia looks ugly right now. It had a big nice trend, pulled back. It's got to sit there and break the 45-46 level to sit there and to at least retest the high around 5,000. If it doesn't do that and it keeps on sitting there, breaks this minor support level here at 4,100, this thing's going to sit there, reverse or consolidate. But this chart is definitely ugly, not something you want to trade right now. Thailand, slowly dropping here. You can see here it broke the minor support level here, 1304. It's at a very minor resistance level right now, but that's a very critical level. If it holds here, this thing can sit there and tank and come all the way, believe it or not, back down to 1050. So this is a very critical level as far as the Thailand market is concerned. Philippines, kind of consolidating between 35.10 and 37.87, so nothing exciting there. Vietnam, you can see here, broke the resistance at 18,969, which we thought a high probability getting there, but it broke that level too now, which is pretty interesting to see. So you're actually in the verge of trying to sit there and retest this high up here. You got to one resistance level, which is roughly around here, 21,300. Let's mark these off. That's one resistance level here. Another one's going to be here and then here. So those are the levels that you have as far as the Vietnam market is concerned. But it broke that resistance level with vengeance, which is good. Now the key thing is it's got to hold it as a support, 18,969, and then break 21,453 to keep on going up. India Sensex market. It's kind of stuck here still at 21,248. Nothing really exciting yet. It's got to break that level. If it breaks that level, then it could go higher. If it doesn't, then it's going to sit there and break down and go weaker. Bad thing is here in a daily time frame here, it's getting to the thin part of the cloud. It's got to take off soon, but if it gets to the thin part of the cloud and then price is right around here, it could break through it and the sentiment can change, which will not be good for the Indian market at all. So it's got a window of opportunity to keep it to go. Australia market here, it had some bullish momentum. It's starting to weaken. It's got to sit there, believe it or not, and hold support at 5,200 in order to keep on going higher. If it doesn't, then it's not going to sit there and get to this 5808 right away. It seems like it may consolidate and then sit there and go up there. The consolidation pattern, the bottom will be around 5,000. The top is basically right now you're looking at about right here, which is 5380. New Zealand, you could see here New Zealand's strong compared to Australia, still going up, broke the minor resistance level here again at 48.49, is trying to retest a high of 5,000. Still looks very, very strong, believe it or not. I have a feeling it's going to either stop here, which is at a minor resistance level here. If it gets to 5,000, then it will have some energy to break it and to continue to move forward. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what happens there. Okay, let's go over to the Americas. Let's start off in the U.S. You look at the Dow here. The Dow broke the resistance of 16,262. It's kind of holding that as a support. If as long as it holds that level as a support, then this does have a chance of sitting there going higher. So the minor support, it has to hold 16,146. If it holds that support level, then we do have a chance of getting to 17,000 and possibly 18,000 by at least by this year. SPX, you could see here, broke the resistance at 1817. It's got a hold of support 1809. If it does, then this thing does have the ability to get to 1900 and possibly 2000 by the middle of this year. NASDAQ here, still very strong too. Broke a resistance at 3862. Support level it has to sit there and hold now is 3500. As long as it holds that, then it has a possibility of getting up to, believe it or not, 4,000. Canada, Here, broke the resistance level of 13,752. It's on its way to the next resistance level, which is 14,089. Still very strong both the daily and weekly, so I definitely think that it'll get to that 14,089 very soon, and then it will be a true test to see exactly what's going to happen there. Mexico, really not doing anything except consolidating between 40,798 and 42,760, so nothing exciting there at all. Argentina, remember this was a very hot market last year where it pretty much doubled. Let's see what happens. Well, the thing kind of hesitated here, and you could see it retested the high, and actually right now we're above the high that it had registered in 2013. So this thing's starting trying to resume its momentum upwards. However, it did weaken here, so not sure exactly how far this will go. I think this could get to 6,000, and at that point I think it's going to have problems breaking 6,000, but only time will tell. Santiago, Chile, nothing exciting here, just trending downwards. Support level is 35.32. Resistance level is going to be around 39.64. In Brazil, which everyone keeps on praying it's going to go up, it doesn't look like it. Broke the support of 50,059, and now it's slowly trying to move down. 4,700 is 47,000 is going to be its next support. If it breaks that, then this thing can have the possibility of retesting low at 44,000. So, as far as people predicting Brazil being bullish for the 2014, doesn't look like that at all. If it even had a chance to do that, it had to sit there and hold the support at 50,590, but it didn't do that. Well, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone, please check out the information here. If you guys have any questions, let us know. We did produce our quarterly institutional report too that does cover all the global markets, currencies, futures, stock rotations, and stuff like that. If you guys haven't got that 120-page document, definitely email us here and we'll send that out to you. I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you.